everyone. This is Sasha, aka your frugal friend. And if you don't know me, I am a top 1% seller on Etsy. I sell courses, I sell commercial use products to help you elevate your business as a digital product seller. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I bring you tons of educational content for free on my YouTube channel. I love to help people learn how to design and make more money using Canva on Etsy and any other platform in which you sell digital products. All right, so today I wanted to show you how to design a QR code product. QR codes are super popular on Etsy and digital products for tons of different products. So the first thing I do when I'm thinking of a new product to use, integrating a technology such as QR codes, is I'm going to go to a tool like Insight Factory or eRank or other keyword research tools to see which ones in the digital product space are using QR codes and that people are actually buying. So I typed in the word QR code into Insight Factory under the product research area, and it comes up with physical and digital products. And this is why it's so important to do your research before you actually create anything, because you want to make sure that what you want to make has demand in the space in which you're selling. So I see the first top 3 products selling are physical products, but this one is a digital product. So we click on that to learn more. It's selling for $3 and it's a scan to pay QR code product. So this is something I know is selling, and I can make it as a Canva template, and I can make it straight in inside of Canva itself for people to use. And then I like to see what they're including for $3 for sale. And I see that they have the Canva template. They have it in 2 sizes, 5x7 and 8x10, because frames come in sizes 5x7 and 8x10. And people might want to put this in a stand or in a frame at their business, like by the register or something, so they can scan to pay. You could set it up at a craft booth. It would be good for craft fairs, stuff like that. So then we have, they show you that's editable in Canva. And then they also include here, this is interesting, additional icons. So what you can do is you can create these icons yourself, or in Canva, they have these a lot of these icons. And so you're going to build a second page for your template with the icons that people can copy and paste into your template. They have a little typo here with paste, but it doesn't deter sales. It's just something to be mindful of so that you don't have typos in your listing images or in your product itself. So this is the product, super simple, easy to use. They're using font as art, so they have like a nice script here. They're using the script here, and they're just using simple, like a sans style regular office font here, and for the rest of it with these icons. All right, so so what else could you make with QR codes? So we have the scan to pay, and then there's another one with color. This is a colorful scan to pay, so you see that people want it with a nice light color, not too much color to print. So it's like either black and white or a nice feminine color. Maybe they're using this at a female-oriented business, such as a hair salon or a spa of some kind. And then we have more physical products. I'm going to page 2 of search. I see that people are selling these as for sticker products. So it's for sticker labels people can print out. People are actually making QR codes for people. This would be super easy to do too using Canva. So I see a lot of physical products. So that signals to me that there is demand, but you have to do it in products that make sense in the digital product space. You could also add this to something like invitations and stuff like that for people to RSVP. Now I've moved over to eRank, and I've typed in QR code for Etsy. You can do this for all within eRank. You could search on Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Facebook, Google Shopping, Pinterest, Target, Teachers Pay Teachers, and Walmart, and see what QR code products people are buying for those platforms. So not only can you do product research for Etsy, you can do it for tons of other shopping platforms. So I see here that we have for QR code sign, we have high searches and not too much competition, and it looks like it's a pretty evergreen product and sells. September seems to be the lowest that it's in demand. Looks like through the summer it's in high demand. So that's interesting to know. So when you're making a product, eRank is great because it has the seasonal sales data chart right here, the search trend. So you can see that if you make a Venmo QR code sign, people might not be buying this product right now, but starting in January through all the way till July, it's a more in demand product. And that's just based on the QR codes that you're using. So let's say you're in the wedding niche. You can make a honeymoon fund QR code sign for like a wedding. They can have it at the wedding. It could be on the wedding invitation. It could be, you could have it at the bachelorette party, have it at the wedding shower, stuff like that. It'd be a sign for that event. So there's also different applications for this, not just a scan to pay, but like a donation thing. You can have it as a donation thing, stuff like that. So we have lots of different ideas for this. Real estate QR code. You could have a QR code on a real estate business card or a real estate flyer where people can scan it and then go to the realtor's business website and get in contact with them. Thank you QR code, custom QR pin, just so many different things that you can do with this in a Canva template. So now I'm going to teach you how to design one of these scan to pay products that you can sell in your Etsy shop. So we're going to get our example here. So we have a scan to pay. So the way I would approach this is I would do the text first. So I have scan to pay. I go to text here. This is an 8.5 by 11 file. You look at the size. You go to create new design, and then you go to custom size, and it's 8.5 by 11 inches. So you can do this in 8 by 10. If you feel like you want to do it in 8 by 10 like that other one, then you can just start create a new design, custom size, do inches, and do 8 by 10, and then just create new design. And then that would be 8 by 10 right here. So then you're within your design, you go to text, and then you go to add a heading. And so we want this to be a script font. So you're going to click on the font and type in script. And then it gives you all these choices. And if you're making a Canva template, you want to use free elements because you want people to be able to not have to pay to use the elements in the design. So that's why it's really important to create a Canva template with those free elements and free text and free fonts, because not everyone who's going to use this is going to have a pro account. And if you make pro elements and they have to pay for them, they might get mad and they might not want to buy your product, or they'll give you a bad review. They aren't aware of the differences between using a free and pro account. So that's a super freely one. You can do all different ones. That font. I usually just kind of go through and see which ones look the best, which ones I like. Looks like the one they were using was Brittany. So scan to pay. And then on these with a font like this, if you want it to look kind of not so tight, close together, you can do effects. You can also do this and do that, but you can also go back here and you can take all this, highlight it, and then do under here spacing. You can do letter spacing and kind of space them out so it's easier to read. So we have our scan to pay. This is lowercase. And then you would have your, let's make this easier for me. So what we'll do is Windows. There. So then we have within here, that scan to pay, and then we have fonts down here. Obviously, you don't want to copy this design. I'm just using this as an example. We also accept. Looks smaller. Connect with us for socials. So I'd make these maybe just a little bit smaller. Okay, perfect. And then we have, you could put a logo here. I'm going to go ahead and put a frame there so they know they can drag and drop their logo there. You can have a logo there, and then you can put another text box and do, at your business name. You can make this just a sans font. So you can type in sans, and that'll bring up these like office style fonts. So open sans is a simple one. That's a pretty standard one. That's like basic office stuff. Make this smaller, put it there. All right. And then we can have your business name here. Put this up higher. And then copy paste that. And then do caps and do cash. You can do credit card, MasterCard or credit card. Yeah, credit card, Venmo. And then Google Pay, whatever the options are. Cash App, whatever. So then you can take this and you can left align it. And then you can space this out with the line spacing and make it more like this so that it's spaced out. And you can put that here. And then now we're going to do our icons and we're going to do our QR code. So we'll go ahead and do the QR code first. So when this person uses from the video, you can see that they're having them actually go into the apps section and go to the QR code. You can type in QR. And I just like this one right here, the simple QR code. And you would want to include an instructional video on how to do this so that people would know how to set this up. And you can just put in a basic URL here, and a little thing that you can do to make it more unique is you can put like your Etsy shop name. Obviously you want to make this not caps. And you can do yourfrugalfriend.etsy.com, have your Etsy name there, and do generate code. And then you can put this here. They have 3. I'm just going to do 1 for ease of showing you how to do this. So you'll put that there. Okay, so, oh no, we also accept cash, credit card. You'd want it to be Visa, Google Pay, and then like Amex, American Express or something. And we can move all this down. And then, you know, you can copy this and paste it here. It's too big, so we'll make it smaller. There. There. And this will be placeholders for the person using this. So when I want this to be, I'm going to go to position. I want to make this centered, so I'm going to go there, center it, and then you can take all 3 of these, just highlight them, do position, and tidy up so that they're spaced equally. And we can go ahead and grab all these 3 too and center them. And then we can move these guys over and bring them down. Okay, so then they have Venmo, Apple Pay, and PayPal. So you can just type in here, Venmo. And see if anything comes up with graphics. If not, then you can just take your font here and just type in Venmo. And you can bold that if you don't have the Venmo font. You can look up what font that is if you want. Venmo. You can say pay, and you can have a little apple. And obviously you want to sort it by free. So there's a little apple. Move that over. And how I override this snapping is I hold the control key so that doesn't get in the way of moving it where I don't want it to go. So we have Apple Pay. And then you can have, you can type in and see if they have PayPal. They just have that for PayPal. So then you would just want to do PayPal. So then there's that. All right. You have all that centered. It looks pretty. So now you can work on your icons. So you can do cash icon is what you want to do when you're looking for icons. Is you want to actually type in the word icon. So here's the icon for cash. And you can put that right here. So we have cash, and then you can have credit card icon. You have a little credit card. Remember, you want it to be free elements again because the person using this might not have that. And then you can have Visa. Oh, that's like a visa for someone entering a country. So you could just say another credit card or Visa icon. Sorry. That's just like a Visa one. But we do have other icons down here. There's cash. There's Pinterest. There's, you know, Twitter, Facebook, all that. But you can just type in another credit card icon. You could just use a different one. You can have that. You can use this one because that looks like the, oh, this looks like the MasterCard logo, but you can still use it for Visa because it looks like a credit card. And then Google, so Google Pay would be just GPay. So you could take this little guy down here and you could do GPay. Make this smaller. And then for Amex, you could do American Express and see if anything comes up for that. If not, just again, just use another credit card. There you go. A little icon there. So now they have here their social icons like Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, PayPal, and Twitter. So what I would do for that is I would just type in, again, I would type in Facebook or Instagram icon. And then I would just grab the Instagram icon. That one is a little dark. So there you go. There's Instagram. And then Facebook icon. There's that. And then we have Etsy icon. They do not have that. Or yeah, they do there. So then you'll have to change the colors on this to make it match what you're doing. I would do white. Maybe this should be white. That works. So we have Etsy. And then we'll just do one last one. We'll do Twitter icon. And again, if this is pro, I'm sorting by free and pro. You cannot do that with a free account. So then we have Twitter. Okay, make sure it's the right size. And then I'll take these guys again, highlight them all, position, tidy up. And I'll just move them to be under here. There. So that looks pretty good. Also make this higher up. There. So that is how you do that part of the design. So let's say you wanted to include other icons, and they had a ton of icons here. So they have, you know, they have email, they have tons. Apple, I mean, I'm guessing these are different ways of pay to different places, the internet, phone, another email, YouTube, Yahoo, Venmo, all these different ones. So what you can do is you can create your own icons. And that would be simple to create something like eBay. You would just do a circle and write in white font, a black circle with white font, eBay. You could do that in Etsy. I mean, not in Etsy, in Canva. And same with all these. You can create your own easily. But you can look up as many as you can for the product that you're making for the icons. Like you can write the word Etsy out in Etsy's font. You can, if this is obviously like Firefox or something, tons of different things. So then you can try to find all these LinkedIn, or just write IN in a box, and you can go through like I did before, and you can type in something like social icon and just see which ones you get for free. And that's what you can use. Or you can just type in the word icon and see which ones you get at a high level for free. So we have tons of choices like email, Instagram, Facebook, internet, all of these. And you can see all the different ways that people like to pay. That's a simple Telegram icon. So you can just look and see. And if you see this one and you like it, you can look at the Sketchify and see what they have. And they might have done an entire set of social icons. And you can just see all the different ones that they have. So you can type in the word icon within theirs and see what they have done. And maybe you'll be able to find most of the ones that you need. Like here's YouTube, stuff like that. But I'm guessing that most of the people who are buying this template don't necessarily need all of these icons. It's a little bit overkill. But offering some in the black or the white might be good, because then they could have a cohesive looking template for their needs and purposes. And so that's what you can do with that. All right, so I hope that this video has helped you to understand how to incorporate QR codes into your templates. And remember, when you're doing a tutorial on how to do this for the person who would ultimately be buying this, they're going to have to replace the QR codes here. You'll have to make them understand these are placeholders. They'll have to go to back to the QR code here, that app, but it's in the app. So go to apps, type in QR, get QR code here. They'll have to click on that, paste our URL, and do update QR code. And they can update each one of these. They can copy and paste in there and create their own, or they can update the URL on these placeholder ones. And so that makes it really cool. So it's really easy to use, really easy to sell. People want to buy it. Use this on invitations. Use this for wedding products. Use this for donation forms. Use it for anywhere you feel like a QR code could enhance the sales potential of your Canva template. All right. Bye, everyone.